but I don't. I don't know 7 spells. I know 5.
Okay. Stream is back up and running with a big black screen with a little bit of text that I'm going to fix in just a second.
Woo! It's so dark in here.
It's spooky. So
Ow! What was that? I think I ran into a door.
What? Hey now. Is that where you got your sack full of doorknobs?
By running into doors, yeah.
Running into doors.
Pokey.
Strange things you kids get up to these days. Let's see.
So yeah, I should have been like 2 spells more useful since the beginning.
Well,
I should have had more options. I didn't die.
That's true. That's true. You know what? I just made a folder for you guys, so let's just take Glum out of there. Wait, no, don't recycle him. Just move him out of the way. Let's turn that on as a slideshow. That kind of a thing.
Which means now I have to go back through and choose some more spells.
Pick some stuff and things.
I mean, I kind of like that there's limited choices for warlocks, because picking spells is always like, they're all so good, and you want them all. Right? And it was like Briseis, my cleric. I'm like, but I want all of these.
And now that I have 2 spell slots to fill, like just known spells to fill, I'm just like, oh my god, what do I pick? Holy crap.
Yeah, and then you have to decide which ones you're going to prepare for the day. So it's like, god dang it. Clerics are cool because you could just decide what you want every day. You have access to all of them at all times.
Stupid clerics and their crazy spell lists. You never know what they're going to do.
I also have not figured out how to actually add a feat to my character sheet, so I was also running minus any of that kind of bonusy stuff from level 4 for this session.
There's not really a way to add a feat other than to apply what it does. At least I haven't found one yet.
Okay.
Yeah, just make a note for it in your with your list of features and traits, and then just do the rest manually.
Cool.
So let's see. Talace here. Talace is a level 4 bard.
Barb.
Nope, barbs are different. I could see her being a barbarian, though. She's got the temper for it. So let's see. 4th level. So you know 3 cantrips and 7 spells. So you should have 10 spells total on your sheet. And instead you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, too short.
I am too short.
You're just short enough. Let's see here. And bards can trade out how many spells per set? Where's your bard thing?
Right, I can like swap a spell.
Yeah.
Like a...
When you gain a level in this class, you can choose 1 bard spell you know and replace it with another from the spell list, which also must be a... Okay, so at your current level, you could have 2 more of either level. So you could have 2 additional 2nd level or 2 additional 1st level spells.
Right.
So pick your favorites.
Good luck. Because picking the ones that I do have is very difficult. Last week, one of the people in chat actually linked like a more comprehensive spell sheet for bards, which made my life even harder. My personal, hang on, let me get it the name of it right. The one I tend to go to is the ENGL 393-DND 5 wiki.
Yeah, they've got all the things from everywhere.
That one tends to be where I find the list of almost all the things. Oh, look at all the things you get. Silence.
I'm just waiting to level 5. I'm gonna
Ooh.
get my book. My detect magic at will.
Tome. All sorts of nice stuff kicks in. Where's that slideshow at? There you are. Let's slow you down a little bit. You seem like you're going fast. Let's make you 1200. Let's make you 900.
I mean, level 5 for me, I get more damage for sneak attack and more higher proficiency bonus. So I can be even more of a glass cannon than I already am.
Get 3 more cantrips. Cantrips are fun.
That's why I have like 5 now. It's ridiculous.
I'm gonna have like 90% of my shit's like cantrips, and they're like 2 spells.
Yeah, so I've become a thunder bard because I have a cantrip, a first level, and a second level spell that all do thunder damage. I'm really into thunder damage.
Hey, thunder's nice. There's not a lot of stuff that resists thunder. But
just want to blow it all up.
I think I'm going to have to add a few more magical enemies to the mix now. You guys have pretty much got your standard attacky enemies well in hand here. I was expecting at least one of you to fall down from the ogres. I'm a little surprised. Especially when I got
crowd control going on.
Yeah,
so.
I did that. Whoa, that banish. The banish.
That was pretty good.
Here.
Crowd control is good shit.
Yeah.
Well, I might actually, I might take that blindness, deafness thing that I was eyeing before I decided on Dissonant Whispers.
I have not found the use for that one yet, because I think that's a 1-round effect, isn't it? And let me double check myself.
I can find it. Yeah, it's a level 2
There
spell.
it is.
It lasts a minute.
Oh, a minute?
Mm-hmm. Lasts a full minute. So that's 10 rounds, if I'm doing the math correctly.
Yes, though it is a save on the end of each of its turns.
Yes.
That's the end of its turn. So, yeah, okay. I could see using that. For some reason, I thought that was 1 round. Maybe I was thinking of like a hold spell or something. There's too much stuff in my brain. It does give a lot of your companions advantage to attack it, though.
Definitely gives advantage to attacks.
So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ogres. 6. I should have added a 7th ogre, and then I could divide evenly. Now I have to do math.
Oops.
That's terrible.
Wah, wah.
That first ogre you didn't notice fell over his own club and died terribly. 450 times 6 equals divided by 7 equals
Drowned in the stream.
drowned in the stream. Something may have happened to him. Each character receives 385 XP. So 385 experience for monsters slayed.
How much was that?
385 for ogres defeated. And there may be some bonus experience available to you as you guys do cleanup on the scene. But I will ask for the people that are remaining any special moments that you felt were noteworthy. And feel free to brag at this point, because I know we're down a couple of talkers. So not as many braggers available.
I definitely think that Waverly should get something for that last attack.
That was a
I wouldn't argue
solid
that.
attack.
that was pretty awesome.
It was pretty beastly. Welcome back, Waverly.
Yes.
It's good to be back.
Pretty beastly and well posed and affected throughout. So yes, and that is 25 times 4 as you're now 4th level. So please pick up 200 experience for your well enacted finishing blows on both O and E.
Ooh.
There was no ooh. Ooh is their angry stepmother. She'll be coming after you later.
Wow, spoilers.
Yeah, right?
What? There's always an angry stepmother.
I mean, I'm not exactly worried or anything, considering how we dealt with the stepsons.
Oh, no. Well, their stepdaughters.
This sounds like a really strange fairy tale.
It does. It does.
Says the talking mouse and 2 cat companions you have.
Well, let's be honest. If we're looking at the group, I'm the odd person out.
Well, Valandra is close to humanish too.
She is very, very rare and special. She's not human.
She's human-ish.
She's blue.
She's just a little damp.
She's blue, and her hair it flutters like it's moving in water when she walks. I mean,
look, you take any orphan, you hold it under cold water long enough, and it looks just like her.
Wow.
Mm.
Did you just talk about drowning orphans?
Too soon?
Very much too soon.
Okay.
Definitely too soon.
Way too soon.
Oh, I can't believe I walked into the greenest slogan. I was like, what happened? Where did I go wrong? Greenest is the greenest. I'm sticking with that slogan from here on out. Let's see. Anybody else want to put something forward there? Ooh, more crickets.
Did Joey take out 2 ogres at once?
Not 2 at once. He did definitely take one out and rush past one.
I thought he came over and killed.
Oh, he got him on the next round, I think. Because I think Joey's still limited to 1 attack. By the way, did Keckard's voice come across reasonably? I thought I had it down pat, and then I ate a pineapple popsicle, and I think the pineapple popsicle was a mistake. So you're gonna get caught up on chats and stuff. Ooh. Squish down some ogres, move us over the map here so we've got a reference. That is the big map. Yes. You guys went to see Glumfellow, so you got your trinkets.
Yeah, so what's on those?
Things and stuff.
More specifically.
More specifically, I'll send you each your specifically stuff. Specifically, there's a lot on each of them. Each one has a large number of images etched into the metal, which, after a bit of time and some puzzling, you'll probably figure out who is being indicated. But it's more of a story than a hit list. Which maybe some people will pursue, and maybe some people won't. But it gives me some other stuff in the world to point you guys towards.
This place is very bothered by this whole locket thing.
Well, you could throw it away.
She's not going to throw it away. She wants to know what the hell it's about. She's not going to, like, the whole idea that someone took, like, the whole cryptic, someone took your life thing, like, she's doesn't buy that. And the way he phrased it, that he needs a life, that's just something fishy's going on here.
It's very weird.
It's very fishy, and she doesn't appreciate it.
He's a turtle. They're known to be fishy sometimes, especially during mating season.
They're also known to be, nice.
Your experience would argue otherwise, but okay.
Well, yeah, but like in general. Sorry. Turtles are cool. I want to play a turtle at some.
I feel that would be an interesting campaign to have. Is a turtle campaign.
All turtles.
All turtles.
Yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I mean, that's the one that pops immediately to mind, yes.
I have the tattoos. I got all the turtles tattooed on my arm. +1.
Wait, +1?
Oh,
Yes.
The map has changed.
Wait, +1 turtle or +1 other character?
+1 other turtle.
Okay. I'll bite. Who's the other turtle?
Artemisia.
Okay.
One of the artists that works on the new the IDW series that's out right now.
Okay.
I've been following her for years and years and years and years as an artist. And she did her own comic with them, and it was like her answer to, like, do you know who Venus de Milo is in the Ninja Turtle, like?
Yes.
I do.
That horror show. It was like, I want to do like a female turtle that's not a horror show, and she really wasn't. She was actually really cool. So I had her put with the guys.
Fair enough.
I enjoyed her a great deal.
Yeah, I was trying to think of any turtle spin-offs that I could come up with, and I was only thinking of the frogs from the cartoon that were was it Rasputin? No.
What, Battletoads?
No. The actual Teenage Mutant Ninja Frogs. I'm pretty sure. My brain just leapt out of my ear. This is way too far back in memories. I'm pretty sure one of them was Rasputin. I thought he had an axe. But they were one of the baddies of the month from the animated series.
Punk frogs?
What's that?
The punk frogs?
No, hang on.
That's what I just googled for the 1987 TV show. There were punk frogs. One had an axe. One looks like he has a flail. The anti-turtle
Rasputin?
Rasputin the Mad Frog, Napoleon Bonafrog,
Yep,
Genghis Frog, and Attila the Frog. Looking at it, I now vaguely remember this.
Yep. Oh, wow. And
I do need to have more tattoos added to this arm. I need the whole turtle sleeve. I have a whole Maleficent sleeve on the other side, so I'm very green and purple.
Yeah, that's right. And they were matched up with Leatherhead at some point. Oh, wow. At some point, I'd like to reclaim some of the used space that is dedicated to this information. Like, I wouldn't mind having the storyline in my head, but actually remembering some of the visuals and they're bad, I could do without. But let's see here. So you guys will likely get to Scornooble and then potentially on to El Terrell next session. Assuming that tempting staircase down into the ruined tower isn't too tempting. Let's see here. Leosin has left you horses. Yep. You did a little fighting. Yep. Wait a sec. Oh, Bear Dusk. If I've been saying the word Baragost instead of Bear Dusk this whole time, I've
No,
been
you said
saying
Bear
the wrong
Dusk.
one. Okay.
Because I double checked on the map because I was like, did he just mispronounce Baragost?
Yeah.
And no, you said it right.
Bear Dusk. Okay. And unfortunately, Baragost is the one that in other sessions I've been through more recently. So I was
Sorry.
like, am I getting, where did I go? Yeah.
That laugh is completely unrelated to anything Casey's talking about.
That's okay. Most laughs when I tell a joke are completely unrelated.
I'm asking opinions on what I should take on these spells that I'm taking on the Discord.
Ooh, there's some super dangerous things to do.
Apparently Kyle really, really wants me to take Fairy Fire.
Fairy Fire's a nice spell.
It is a nice spell.
It's a nice spell. Let's see here. Do we really want to do an ogre den? Nah, we'll do something more fun. All right. You know what? I think since we've lost a bunch of folk and we don't have a whole lot of topics to cover, do you want me to keep the stream going, or should we turn all loose and work on our individual stuffs?
Yeah, mostly I'm just focusing on getting these spells picked out and finishing my fourth leveling stuff so that next week I actually have stuff available.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
power.
fair and understandable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You got it. And you covered most of my topics in the last Tavern Talk. By the way, congratulations on that one. You guys did amazingly well.
Well, I think we had a really good time last week.
Yeah, we did. We did.
It seemed like a good set. It was very entertaining to listen in on. Even chopped up and broken up as I had to do it.
Yeah, we should really do that every so often. Just have a straight roleplay session where we kind of catch up on roleplay stuff, because that was great.
Awesome. And we'll try and make sure we leave in some space for you guys to do that in each of the kind of big area towns for you to kind of explore what you've been up to outside of the pure adventure zone. You guys have picked up and let a few days pass, which is cool. Oh, as regards the crafting, just to make things super easy for everything, it's the basically 5 gold a day rule, and just builds up from there. So you guys have.
Do you want us to roll when we're gathering?
You actually don't need to roll when you're gathering unless you're in an area where gathering would be super difficult, or if you're looking for something that would be very specific. Like if you guys are just gathering herbs in grasslands, that's just a matter of spending the time and you do it. If you guys were trying to gather herbs in the desert, then there would be more of a difficulty kind of roll going on. Or if you were looking for, 100 gold piece pearl, they're rare. That's why they're worth 100 gold pieces. So, that would take some rolls or some cumulative time, shucking oysters, whatever it is. If you're looking for 100 gold piece pearl, not in the ocean, then difficulties get ridiculous.
You're better off going to try to buy one.
Yeah.
At that point. Yeah, when they get to El Terrell.
Yeah, but
are they going to stop in Scornooble?
I don't know if you're going to stop in Scornooble. So Scornooble is the city of caravans. That's where
probably find some neat stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff there. The town itself is actually fairly small, but there's sort of a tent/cart city that exists around it from all the caravans that stop there to unload onto the river and ride the river current down to Baldur's Gate, or pick up traffic that's come back up the Cheonthar River. So lots of stuff to go on there.
Gonna go looking for formulas and ideas and thoughts and stuff.
Sure.
Seems to be like when they get there. I'm guessing when they.
So for formulas and that sort of stuff, healing potions, alchemist fire, that's pretty much everybody kind of knows about it. Beyond that, you start moving into things that are not magical but simulate magical effects or are magical. So that's where we look up, and figure out what
glue.
Magic item would be worth.
Glue wouldn't really be.
It wouldn't really be magical, but glue that expands and can actually have an effect on a reasonably sized creature.
Yes.
Hang on one moment, because I think I actually have that somewhere in here.
I remember Tanglefoot bags being a thing.
Those are
glue might be. I don't remember if they were sunrods. I don't even remember what they did, or if they were just like flashlights.
I think sunrods were flashlights.
But you don't. We have enough magic people that can make things glow. We don't need.
Treasure.
And what about him, trying to come up with his own stuff?
Sure, absolutely. It's basically you are making magic items, which requires you to come up with an idea. We figure out roughly what it would be worth, and then it is 10 times that value to develop the formula. After that, you can make it for the value. So we're just going to follow the DMG's basic making a magic item guideline. The things like a glue bag would be the equivalent of a scroll of web. That's kind of the equivalency. So we would price it similar to a scroll of web, except it would be a potion of web, and the effect would be something. And I'm trying to find, because the kobold actually used glue bombs. There we go. So here's a glue bomb. So when I can, I try and find a thing that's in effect. So up in the chat there, glue bombs. Each creature within 10 feet of the bomb's target point must succeed on a DC 11 Dex saving throw or be restrained. Target or another creature within reach can use an action DC 11 strength to free them. And I would say that's probably in that 25 to 50 gold piece standard kind of generic potion range.
Mhm.
So if you spent 100 days, you could come up with your recipe, and then 10 days would make one, or 15 days would make one. Or you buy some components and cut down on the time. Or you get assistance and cut down on the time.
Like, he and Volandro will probably come up with some stuff. But a lot of it, I think, it would depend on, like, need at the same time. I mean, the thing he wants to create, like, his that potion thing that I had told you about way back when, that's likely not going to come up, really, but he's still going to be, like, researching that.
Sure. And
Trying to
just let me know that you're doing it, and then put a little spot in like your treasure area or wherever notes you want, and start ticking off days.
Cool.
And that's basically how we'll handle that sort of development.
Cool.
Now, not to say that there's resources in Greenest, but there's resources in Greenest, and if you wanted to say have somebody doing that sort of work for you, as time passes, that ticks toward it. And you can either pay them or have, some sort of dire threat over them. Who knows? But there will be other towns. Where's the other one? There's the other bomb, firebomb.
Bombs.
I would say those are probably each worth about 50 gold. The kobolds, of course, just make their own up. Alchemist Fire, I think, is worth, what, 15, 20?
I don't know. I haven't played an alchemist before.
No, I meant in the player's handbook, there's Alchemist's Fire.
Yeah, I know. So I'm like, I've never used it.
Alchemist's Fire. Uh, 50 gold per flask. So actually, you know what? The firebomb might be worth more. Let's see here. 20 feet, shatter, range attack, 1d4. Versus 1d8, but not on fire. Yeah, they're probably about the same.
So bomb things like glue bomb and fire bomb and stuff, they'd be made in flasks, and potions are in vials. Is that how that works?
I mean, really, that's just a.
I know, because like they said, like the player's handbook has like you can buy vials, and he has like 5 of them, 5
Mhm.
whatever. Because I figured that's what potions and poisons and stuff.
Yep.
And he will be doing poisony stuff too.
Yeah. But I mean, really,
Probably.
that's a cosmetic choice that I would say we figure out what makes the most sense. Like the
I'll say
Alchemist
like
Fire.
bombs, like like a bigger thing would make more sense. Like
Yeah, I
grenade
mean,
sized.
like canteen sized for the fire bombs and the alchemists fire, that sort of thing. Whereas potions are generally going to be, vials and things that you can do a shot of.
Mm-hmm.
Test tube shots.
Do a shot. It's great.
What?
We have a mixologist.
Hey, now, I mean, are you really going to want a healing potion that you need to sip? No, you want to chug that.
But what if it tastes good?
You're gonna want to chug it anyway.
Yeah, do healing potions ever taste good? Come on.
I don't know. Do they?
It's medicine. I think they actually taste gross.
Medicine, by definition, tastes gross.
I disagree. I love cough syrup. I'm not kidding.
That is the weirdest thing I have ever heard anyone say.
You know that stuff when you had like colds when you were a kid and you got the prescription that came in that like orange brown bottle? My favorite.
Gross.
Love that stuff.
Okay. It always tasted weird to me, so. But yes, healing potions can taste good or bad. Usually most alchemists don't spend the extra money for flavor. If you want to have a flavorful healing potion, you certainly may. You can even make them into lozenges, like harden some honey around them.
And this is one.
Let's see here. You have unloaded some of your greenest loot. Bringing up a little strife in the party there. Ooh, yeah, you guys get to start meeting some of the fun people soon.
Okay, I've picked my spells, guys.
Yay!
Ooh. Which
So
ones did you
Yay!
I went with Fairy Fire and Enthrall.
pick? Ooh.
Those sound like some good spells.
Fairy fire is very useful.
Yeah, I'm trying to be useful to people. And Enthrall, I really once I saw it, I really, really liked it.
Is fairy fire like? I feel like it changed at some point. Like, is it just in an area, or does it attach itself to people?
I've read it a few times at this point. The answer is yes to that question.
So all of the above.
All of the above. So here's how it works.
Because my brain is stuck in like the books where like it's on a person and it follows them around.
Yes. So here's how it works. I have a range of 60 feet on where I can cast it. It casts in a 20-foot cube. Anything that is within range of that cube gets affected by the spell, and it follows them until either a minute passes or I lose concentration, whichever comes first.
Yep. It's the
Nice.
enemy highlighter. And by the way, Craig, Luden's cough drops are not amazing. I don't know what you're going on about. You need Ricola. Ricola.
Okay, the Ricola cough drops are pretty good.
Also, if there's any
Honey
objects in that
lemon.
cube where I cast it, those also get lit up.
Yes. And I will say both of those seem very character appropriate, given the
Sparkly.
given the satyr influence.
Thank you.
Yep.
I'm trying to go through. It's very hard to pick because, like, what do I want to do with her spells? And like, I really love these thunder spells, and I think she has a big affinity for this sort of stuff. So you're probably going to see those if any more of those show up as I get higher level. But also, kind of like wanting that manipulative kind of thing with the fairy influence. Because Enthrall is really nice. I can use that. I can actually use Enthrall during a fight.
Wait, hang on. Maybe I'm thinking the wrong one. Enthrall. Oh yeah, yep.
Now, I was gonna. I want to ask this before we get into any kind of battle, and I use this.
Mhm.
Would that mean that everyone gets sneak attack if I use that on a target and they attack my target if they don't perceive the people around them? It's not definitively stated in the spell, but if they can't perceive people but me and someone hits them from behind while they're affected by the spell, wouldn't that give them either a surprise or a sneak attack?
So they have disadvantage on perception checks to perceive.
To perceive other people aside from myself.
Right. So that means if someone were to hide to use a stealth, they would have disadvantage, but they don't just lose track of them immediately. Someone would have to get out of line of sight so that they were no longer aware of them. So they're concentrating on you, but they still have basic situational awareness. But if they tried to do a sneak attack, their stealth roll would be much more likely to work.
Okay.
So it would also make it a lot easier for people to stealth and get away, stealth and move around, that sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But it would not just give them flat out stealth. Because the general rule for D&D seems to be you're aware of someone near you.
Would that interfere with reactions?
If that would let the person use stealth rather than disengage would be kind of the ruling I would do, assuming they missed the perception check.
Okay.
So someone could basically walk around behind the creature and then try and sneak away and have a reasonable chance of getting it, as compared to that being impossible normally. But I would say this is probably more of an out of combat spell, but I could see it being a very good distracting combat spell.
Mm-hmm.
Though that would be a hard one to land in combat since they do have advantage on the save. Yep. It'd be an attention getter.
Why would they have advantage on the save?
If you or your companions are fighting the target, it has advantage.
On a wisdom save?
Third, it's part of the spell. If you look up the enthrall spell, unless
I'm looking at it right now. That's why I'm asking you. You're getting that.
Third sentence.
On a failed save, the target has a disadvantage on wisdom perception checks.
Second sentence.
Any creature that can't be charmed is immune to this spell. That is the second sentence. Okay, all right.
Where are you reading
if
from?
You're fighting the target, you have the advantage. It has an advantage. Okay.
Got it. I'm pretty sure I'm reading off an official version. Yeah, they slide those in there. But yeah, so if you're actively in combat, it's harder to enthrall them, but it's not passive. Matt. Who's related to Matt? Oh, the satyrs. I don't know. Matt might have a little satyr in him. Her. I don't remember if we figured out if Matt was male or female. No, I'm responding to the chat. Matt, the demon goat, was a pet that was acquired, much like Harry, in one of the Strahd campaigns.
There's a demon goat?
Maybe. And his name might be Matt. There's pretty much demon everythings in Barovia.
It's true.
You want like a hot dog? They have demon hot dogs. And delicious pies. Made from only the finest natural ingredients.
Pies are my favorite part. Pies and the hags. That whole thing. Storyline.
That I don't know what happened there, but that is just amazingly entertaining. The formal dinner, also good. How disturbed that crew was by the dolls.
I still can't believe that dinner, that whole session went as well as it did.
It was an interesting set of circumstances. I'm pretty impressed by how well you guys are navigating your way through here. You're setting them up and knocking them down. Let's see, what's the next big dangerous thing I get to hit you guys
What
with?
happens when you learn how to work together?
No. Ooh. I get to use those. Ooh, for the next couple of random encounter rolls, I get to reverse the order. High is bad. Oop, what just blipped at me? I did not say the word Bixby. Go away.
Ooh, do you have
Night,
an
Craig.
8 or a 9?
I have a 9.
Good choice. What color did you get?
Case colored.
So you probably bought the black one.
I would probably have the black one. Yeah, that's probably black. I don't know. I haven't seen the back of the phone since I got it. Yeah, it's black. But just recently, I hooked up the little VR headset thing and was playing around with that. That's kind of cool. And then I walked into something, and that wasn't cool, but that's okay. Ooh, that's going to go so badly. Oh, this is going to be fun. I see so many things that are going to be awesome.
And I've chosen my feet. Now I just have to add it.
Ooh. Which feat have you chosen?
Lucky.
Lucky!
Since I can't inspire myself, I will take lucky. It's basically the same thing.
That is a similar situation. It's good stuff. All right.
Thinking of taking the Keen Mind one next for Dawn.
Keen minds.
It was really hard to decide on which feat to take. I want that to be noted. There are so many really freaking good ones.
Yeah.
Like I thought about taking athlete because then I would put that extra strength point in. I would just take it as strength instead of dexterity, so I would no longer have a negative.
That's always hard. And you know what? So far, every class I've played gets the slower ability and feat set. I haven't played like a straight up fighter yet to get it like every 2 levels. So I'm looking forward to that in the Abyss game that's going to be run at some point in the future. And then I will have all the points.
Fightering?
What's that?
You're fightering?
Oh, yes.
Gnomish fighter?
Gnomish fighter. I think it's going to end up being a dagger thrower, but given that I sort of level by just picking whatever looks prettiest at the moment, I'm not sure how that's going to go. I'm a little jealous of people who can make plans.
I make plans, but sometimes, like, depending on the story and things, they might change for what makes sense.
I just like if I give it more than like 2 seconds of thought, it drives me nuts. So I have to just as quick as I can. I got to look at it as quick as I can, pick what I did, and then just live with whatever I did.
Sometimes I overthink things.
That's why I like wizards, because I can real quick pick their spell, and instead of having to regret it forever, I just go learn more ones. Then I can have all the spells.
Every spell.
Every spell
Yeah,
is mine.
that's always a nice option.
Just have to spend a lot of money for it. At Sean's Scroll and Hat Shop.
I hope we get back to them just for more Dwayne and Felon. The two of them were like totally married, just the way they fight.
I do like those interactions. They're fun, though. You guys, you guys put that interaction set to shame on what was it, 2 ago? You just launched into a 40-minute back and forth. The Strahd crew, that was awesome. And you guys did the same thing here with the Sovereigns in your last session too.
Well, that was the point of the last session. The like 45-minute like bitch fest just sort of happened,
and it was great.
It is good stuff. The problem, my problem is I can get lost in that sort of conversation forever and accomplish nothing and still have a great time. Craig has learned to warn other players that I'm just going to keep going. It's like, look, you can. What does he say? Burn in daylight. Like, you can talk about siege engines all you want, but you're burning daylight. I'm like, but I want to fish. Just want to
siege fishing.
Siege fishing.
I want to see him actually accomplish that. I really do.
I don't know if he's going to live long enough. I guess we'll find out Saturday.
Yeah, everybody might die.
Everybody's going to die hard.
Thanks, Ram.
Aww.
Hey, GW! Good to see you, bud.
Oh, do we know GW?
Yes, we do.
And by the way, is that Gorum as in the cuss word of Serenity? Nice.
I'm so glad you're here, GW.
Thank you for stopping by. At this point, we have degenerated into Tavern Talk, so we're just chatting at the moment. I see you checking out the silver. Feel free to buy stuff to help people out. And
Don't help the DM. He has enough help already.
The DM loves assistance, and he needs it.
He doesn't need any of it.
Lies. He does not.
5 ogres I threw at them, and they just destroyed them.
Yeah, and there would have been less ogres, but somebody bought some more.
And the players were even, trying to milk that. They're like, we're outnumbered 5-7. I'm like, wait, what?
Okay, those ogres take up 4 spaces apiece.
Yeah, they're like 4 of them to 1 of us.
That's not how math works.
That is how math works.
Exactly how math works.
That is totally how math works.
No, you
course,
can't. You can't subdivide a creature in order to count it as more than 1. If
Tiny
you subdivide it, you've already defeated it. By the
Tiny
point
Danger Mouse took out 2 of them, though, which is pretty awesome.
Troublesome players, always messing up my adventures.
If it wasn't for having the players, you wouldn't have any adventures at all.
You say that.
So quit trying to kill us.
I can read modules all by myself. Let's see here. Oh, look at all the things I can try and kill them with.
So how hard are you trying to kill us, Strahd, just to get it over with?
It's a temptation, but I haven't fallen into that one yet. Right now, currently my big concern is I'm not sure what to do with Itzik. Like,
did we break him?
No, it's. I'm not sure how to handle it. So there will be some possibly awkward moments due to that, because you have pretty well cornered him, and he does not like being cornered. And I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to either get him out of the corner or if I just let that one go. Strahd is quite hard. We have a party who fell to temptation already. They made it to 9th level or so. And the current set... Did you guys just make 7th?
I think so.
Yeah, I think 7th level. Heroes of Vallaki, adroitly navigating the political landscape. The Wachter family, now in disgrace. The Velikovic's, maintaining their dominance of Vallaki. And friendly relations established with the Mardikovs, though the wine keeps getting weaker and weaker.
I'll fix that.
Yeah.
Izzy will try to fix
that. Yeah, sometimes it's best just to leave a place alone.
Fled from
the other issue is I have the hags as such great enemies at the moment. I don't want to introduce Strahd. I just want to keep playing with the hags. But
the hags are good.
They turned into such a great threat. I was like,
we screwed that up so good.
Well, they were / are difficult creatures for players of the levels you were when you decided to tangle with them.
We could have beat him. There was that opportunity.
There was an opportunity, but now they are on the defensive. Ooh, Death House. Ooh, already went to Kretch. Nice. The current party has not headed that far. They have heard of it.
We keep getting distracted by everything else.
Well,
you threw a giant cat at us. Of course, we're gonna have to play with it.
And I was gonna say, and what did you do? You were like,
Did you
kill
actually
the
like?
evil battle cat. Say a fully a saber-toothed tiger wearing half plate, trained to murder, and they harried it.
Not quite as badly. I mean, there was actual debate on whether or not to kill it, not, I'm gonna keep this kobold because it's cute.
Shut up!
There was
Judging us.
There was debate to kill.
Totally judging that situation.
But I don't recall Buttercup being killed.
Was that the saber-tooth battle cat's name?
Buttercup is the saber-tooth battle cat's name.
That's what it ended up being.
Was it green and tiger striped?
It is not green yet, but if they don't get it out of the armor soon, it will turn green. There's a little bit of a copper and some cheap silver in that armor.
Well, we did harpoon it and
yes,
attach it to the ground so it couldn't go anywhere.
I was actually referring to a cartoon, I think.
Yes, Cringer.
Yeah. Cringer and Battle Cat. Adam's pet.
His friend.
Ah.
Friend. And I can tell, and Adam would argue with you about it.
He's a prince. Princes don't have friends.
Have you watched that show?
Besides, would you really take your friend who is absolutely refusing to enter battle, hit him with a magic beam, and force him into combat? That doesn't seem like something a friend would do. That seems like what you do to a pet / mount / expendable extra.
Well, if Cringer really didn't like it, he would have left.
He tried every time. He's running away as fast as his little legs can carry him. And then
Battle
the beam,
Cat and Battle Cat was fine with it when he changed. He gets brave afterwards.
He shoots him up full of PCP and is get in there. He's like, okay.
Really that's not how magic works.
That's exactly how magic works. It's a PCP beam. No one ever said He-Man was lawful good. That's very true.
He's lawful something.
Let's see here. Hang on. Let me see how well my He-Man memory goes. The king was the rightful king.
Mm-hmm.
His mother was a astronaut who landed on the planet from somewhere.
From Earth. In fact.
That's right. Yeah, Earth.
And she wasn't alone. Who came with her?
Oh no, I don't know that one.
Evelyn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Evelyn. Evelyn, really?
Evelyn is from Earth, and she betrayed his mother and sided with Skeletor and the Horde.
Gotcha. I don't remember that particular series.
I remember it very well. I actually love He-Man and She-Ra very much. They're very dear to my heart.
She-Ra is also kind of a bitch.
She kind of is.
She
but
you know how superheroes and stuff will go and they will mock the bad guys? She does it unnecessarily,
but
at times, extra harshly at times. But she's a bitch because she was a bad guy, I guess, and that's just how she rolls. But I remember watching it a couple of years ago because I had come across some of the episodes, and I'm like, wow, she's bitchier than I remember.
It seemed so innocent when I was a child, but going back and watching it, I'm like, they really didn't think this through back in the 80s, did they? Because when they introduced She-Ra, nobody hugs their brother like that. Nobody.
No.
No.
I mean, I love She-Ra a lot, but yeah.
Also, voice acting.
It's a little weird. It's a little weird.
Just a little.
And a little bit of trivia. Do you know who Bo is?
Mm-hmm.
Bo was actually designed as a tribute to Freddie Mercury.
No way.
Yahweh.
I love it. I love it.
Which kind of comes
so they just gave him a mustache and that was it. I remember reading that.
The outfit, and he's also a musician.
True, but I mean, it didn't ding Freddie Mercury for me. It was just like, wow, that's gay. It was pretty much the where it comes from.
Yeah, he's pretty great. Pretty gay. Like, all of She-Ra is pretty gay, which is probably why I love it so much.
I'm going to have to hit that one back up because I do not remember half of this, but also I think I had switched over to anime by that point. That was sort of G.I. Joe and then Dragon Ball. Meh. And Pirates of Dark Water.
I'm so mad about Pirates of Dark Water still to this day. I'm mad.
Yeah.
They canceled it, and I don't know what happens. You don't know what happens. They canceled it without any kind of resolution.
Well, actually, I feel it was worse than that because they did resolve it. They finished the main plot line, and then they introduced a brand new plot line for like 2 episodes because they basically defeated the Dark Water monster thing the first time, and then like a second later that awoke like a multitude of other things to collect, and they showed them all scattered around, and then I think that was like the last episode, if I'm remembering correctly. It was like, here's the new things we have to search for, and that's it. No more. Also angry about the Dungeons and Dragons cartoon. Oh, well.
A lot of good cartoons got canceled before.
Yeah.
Then some of them just went on for too long and got stupid.
Also, yes. By the way, GW, the plan for the party is to head to the winery. So you can discuss the spoilerific adventures probably in 2 weeks if you wish. Because then both parties that we were running through Strahd will have experienced the winery and places beyond.
Krisk.
Yes, they have only heard rumors of the Abbey on the hillside. Perhaps somewhere safe to take Stella, the insane Wachter daughter. Ooh. All right, I think that's my cue to wander away. Would you guys like me to leave the stream running, or would you like me to close it down? Your choice.
Well, I'm gonna be heading off too.
Yeah, I think we're good to close it down for the night.
Okay. Well, thank you all for hanging out.
Nice to meet you, Goram Wolf.
Yep.
I hope you join us again.
Yes, please. And
Night, GW.
I don't think any sessions open at the moment, but I know they're forming all the time, so feel free to stop by and keep an ear out, and make sure you get an invite to the Discord if we know you. All right, talk to you later. Bye.
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 Stream, stop.